Orient Express is absolutely incredible. We got to see it a couple of days ago. I was blown away. I won't give anything away, but it is so amazing at the end of the film. So that's in theaters on November 10th, so make sure that you check it out. And of course, the movie takes place on a train. And what you have the opportunity to get next is a limited edition. Listen to this. If you're a train collector or you know anybody that is, this is a limited edition replica of the train in the movie. How incredible is that? You're gonna love all of the details. You're gonna love that it's from Lionel, who has been creating, of course, train replicas since the early 1900s. So limited edition. I wanna go through all of the details, but for our show tonight, for our big event tonight, it is $50 off with those 5 interest-free credit card payments and free shipping and handling as well. So many details. Carrie Walker, please come out here. Hi. Because I want to talk about, I mean, she's gonna tell you the fun stuff. Wait until you see what this train can do.
Absolutely, and you know, Lionel Train, Carrie, as you said, has been around since the 1900s, and there's a reason that they're the #1 toy train ever in the history of toy trains. Now, Lionel Train has made an exclusive for us here at HSN. This train actually blows smoke. It has automated voices. It actually lights up. There's a headlight, and this is a beautiful, complete replication of the Orient Express that's actually in the movie that we saw that was so phenomenal. Now, what you're seeing here, you're getting everything that you see here. You get this great remote control with all the buzz and whistle, forward, reverse, it makes sounds. There's even a director's voice, and it has little prompts that it goes if you stop the train. Also, the fact that this looks exactly like the train in the movie, and this is exactly a real true running train in real life. These trains were created in the 1900s, and they were actually the power horse train, they called them. They actually pulled passengers very powerfully. This train in real life went 75 miles an hour. In addition to that, Carrie, the replica that we're seeing, the headlight lights up. There is a Tinder Cart, which is here with the coal. And in the back, I'm gonna lift out, first of all, feel how heavy that is. This is all die-cast metal.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's very heavy. And in the back of the train, we actually have the conductor and the fireman. And he pulls the tinders from the back of the train and puts it into the fire. The fire light that you see in the center as the train cascades around the track, it will actually blink in time. So the faster that you go, the faster the fire will flicker. The slower that you go, the fire flickers slower.
That is so amazing.
Isn't that great?
Hey, so, 60 of them left. It's almost spoken for. This is limited edition.
I want to come down. Is it okay if we go to the floor?
Please, I just want everyone to know if this is on your holiday gift list for anyone or yourself, I want you to be quick on this one.
The great thing about this remote, Carrie, is it has all the features on the front, very easy, and we're gonna make some sounds.
All right, that's pretty amazing. I mean, the depth of sound, this sounds so authentic, right?
Yes, it's authentic sounds.
I mean, the chugga, 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 chugga.
I love the chugga.
So
now,
real.
Underneath the train, Carrie, you can actually shut off the sounds.
Do you see the smoke?
See the smoke
Do you see
coming
the
out?
smoke coming out of that?
It's the conductor's voice talking to his team.
Okay, that's awesome.
And now also we can slow the train down. There are 3 speeds. You can slow it down.
Dispatcher, my engine's ready. Can I pull? Over. Negative. Stand by.
So you're talking, imagine having your train set at home. You know, these guys have these sets. So imagine they're at home.
Dispatcher, I gotta pull.
They're playing with this. They're talking to you. We're gonna set it in reverse now, Carrie. Here we go.
Could you imagine the memories sitting around with your children or your grandchildren and playing with this? I mean, it is incredible, the sounds.
And because it's a collectible, Carrie, this is something that you really can pass down.
Exactly.
It's so beautiful and perfectly authentic. This train in the 1900s was the Workhorse Train. This is the train that took all the passengers across the country in the United States. This train went 75 miles an hour, and at that point, that's a very fast rate.
Right?
In addition to that, Carrie, imagine, like you said, you just had a baby. Imagine if you had this for your son, and you were playing together. You could put it under the Christmas tree, and your son could have it for his son.
Absolutely. It's one of those incredible pieces that you're going to have for years and years. And of course, if you're a train collector, you you know, if you have anybody on your holiday gift list that's a train collector, these are those unique pieces that are a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They truly are. I mean, we brought in about 70 of them. We're down to 50, and that doesn't include everyone on the line. 20 of them are gone. We're anticipating all of these to be gone. Listen, you're saving $50, free shipping and handling, 5 flexible payments as well, and an extended holiday return, which means you have until the end of January. So if this is in your home through the holidays and you don't absolutely love it and create some cherished memories, by all means, send it back. But if you want to secure one, you got to do it now because it's not going to be here later, unfortunately.
I used to play with trains with my dad, so I know for a fact that this is a beautiful, beautiful tradition that you could have in your home. Something fun and special for everyone. This is that gift, Carrie. If you have a train collector in your life, you're going to give them the most beautiful gift ever. This is the gift of fun and adventure. You really are on the Orient Express.
Yeah.
I know who did the murder, Carrie.
I know as well.
I'm not going to tell.
I will tell for a small fee.
So beautiful.
It was amazing. I mean, you'll know on November 10th when it's in theaters. Just go check it out. Here's the thing. This is a replica of the train in the movie, done by the most recognizable name in toy train collecting. You're getting all of that, such a limited edition. When you see and feel how realistic this is, talk to us about the features again, because first of all, it sounds amazing. Smoke actually was coming out of that a second ago.
Smoke comes out, authentic sounds, authentic conversations, really true authenticity. Also the fact that the headlight is lit up in front. We not only have a headlight, we have that fire in the back where the Tinder Cart is, and you have the ability to hook this onto other trains. So if you're one of those guys or gals out there who have an existing Lionel track, you can actually put this with your trains that you have. Imagine having this beautiful collectible piece in with your piece at home. And Christmas morning, what a gift this would make.
And the sound of it is absolutely amazing. Like, it really is awe-inspiring to sit here and watch it and hear it and look at all of the moving parts.
Everything moves. This was the Workhorse Train, and the reason it has that 462 on it, that's the axles. So in the front part of the train, there are 4 tires. There are 2 axles in the center. In the center part of the train, there are 6 tires, 3 axles behind that, and then in the back part, there are 2 more tires. So this is a very powerful, authentically made locomotive, and it comes with everything that you need, those lights, those whistles, those sounds, the director talking to you. Imagine this. I want to put my choo-choo hat on and just go and have fun.
I know. You're going to have so much fun with the kids and the grandkids with this. And it's also, when you think about it, it's one of those things that gets everybody kind of off the phones and the tablets for 5 minutes, you know, just down on the floor.
We're spending
playing.
time.
Exactly. This is so fantastic. It is a limited edition, truly collectible item. These were created because of this incredible movie in theaters again, November 10th. And we keep saying it because we want you to all go see it. It's so, so, so good.
So beautiful.
But you have a limited edition. When you go see that movie, you're going to be probably the only one in the theater that has that collector's edition replica of the train where all of it takes place inside of that train. Again, $50 off for you today. You get it home on 1 flexible payment. We are showing you, by the way, some snapshots from the movie. And there's the train. There you see it there.
And
there's
also, Carrie, I'd like to show underneath on the train.
Okay.
I don't know if we could come in real close, but there are switches here that you can turn on and off the sound, the chug-a-chug sound. You can turn off the director speaking voice. You can turn the smoke system off. So if you want to run the train and have something else, maybe you don't want the bells and the whistles to happen, that's okay. In the front, you have that beautiful headlight that's so amazing. All the beautiful, authentic shapes and sizes of the train. And then in the back, of course, that red flickering light. And as you move the train into motion, whether you're going slow or fast, that light is going to flicker in time with your movement. It's beautiful, and you'll see the light in there.
Awesome.
Very lit up and great, very heavy, heavy train, die-cast metal, truly an authentic train. And this is the Workhorse Train of the 1900s. Really beautiful presentation. And I know a lot of collectors out there, including my daddy who's in heaven, he would have flipped over this train.
Well, and and especially because if there is a train collector on your holiday gift list, this is new, limited edition, created and inspired by the movie Murder on the Orient Express. Of course, that all comes from an incredible Agatha Christie book that came out in the 1930s. So such a special story and a special way to commemorate it with a toy train like this from the leader when it comes to toy trains, which is, of course, Lionel. Now, you get 2 pieces of the 10-inch straight track when you pick this up today.
Yes.
2 wood bumpers. You get both pieces of the train, the remote control, all of that coming home to you. So, like I said, if you know someone that's a train collector, or you're saying, you know what? I've always wanted to start my own toy train collection.
Exactly.
What would be better to surround my tree this holiday season? Truly start with the best and something so unique and so fun. Wait until you get this home. When you hear the sounds, when you see the little steam and the smoke, when you see the lights, it is just so authentic.
It's so authentic, especially since yesterday we just saw the film. When you see that film and you hear and see that train barreling down the track with all that beautiful snow and the costumes and all the time they spent in the cabins, I actually can look down at this train and think, oh, I'm a part of that movie. I'm a part of that magical moment from the 30s, and I feel so encaptured by the whole presentation, the beautiful sound. And remember, Carrie, you're in the movie theater, and that train barrels through to you, and you're thinking, wow, this is so incredible and beautiful. And guess what? They really did travel through the train tracks time like that. They really did have a lifestyle.
I know.
They really were glamorous, darling. We're so glamorous
Everything
right now.
about traveling was an event back then, right? I mean, it was the best clothes, the best luggage, which, by the way, we're going to help you travel in style with some incredible luggage coming up in just a little bit. But this is truly a way to, really celebrate the glamour of the 1930s. Now, I do want to point out, we do have up on the screen, we're showing you that there are 36 of these remaining. We brought in 70 of them. That's how limited edition this is. We have 36 remaining, but now we have 32. That doesn't include everyone that's in the ordering process right now. We have hundreds of you on hsn.com and shopping with us online for either our today's special or picking up this train, but it is going to sell out in this presentation. So remember, you're securing it for one flexible payment. It's $89.99. We ship it out to you, and you have through the end of January of next year to decide if you're going to keep it. That's our extended holiday return. If you do decide to return it, you get a complete refund, but this means that you get to secure yours right now and not lose it before it has been spoken for. Can you hear it? You just want to stop for a second and listen.
Dispatcher, my engine's ready. Can I pull? Over. Negative. Stand by. Out. This is dispatcher. Clear ahead. Acknowledged. We are rolling. Out.
Is that amazing?
I hope
so
you
you're
guys
actually
at home,
talking.
I hope you at home can hear the sound. This is like premium sound coming out of this. I feel like I'm on a train. That's what it sounds like.
It's actually talking to you because it knows that the train is stopped.
Over. Please stand by. Out. Dispatcher, my engine's ready. Can I pull? Over. Negative. Stand by. Out.
He's telling you, negative, stand by.
Dispatcher, I got a pull to make schedule. Over. Please stand by. Out. Dispatcher here. Go ahead. Over. Copy that. Train is outbound.
We're outbound, baby. Here we go. Woo! I love it. It's fantasy. It's a dream come true. If there is someone in your life who is a collector, maybe there's somebody in your life that you want to help them start collecting. Maybe this is that special gift that you get to spend time with your grandson or your granddaughter, that special time under the Christmas tree, that special time in the backyard, or this is something for everyone.
Absolutely. And one of my favorite things is to give a gift that's limited edition that no one else is going to give them, that they're going to treasure for years to come. With everyone on the line, fewer than 20 of these to go around. We are going to move along because with everyone on the line, it's going to be sold out here very shortly. So I'll keep you posted when it's gone. Jump on hsn.com. You might be able to get it. $89.99, free shipping and handling. $50 off for a collector's item is just fabulous. Miss Carrie, thank you.
Thank you.
Super fun.
Kiss your baby.
Yeah, I will. You need to come over and kiss the baby. He's adorable. All right. right, well, here's everything once again that you are getting. The 2 10 inches of the straight track. You get the train. You get the coal tender, the remote control. It even comes with a 1-year warranty. It is absolutely fabulous. So congratulations to all of you that are in the ordering process and you're able to get that home. Remember, don't hang up because it is